Today we will be exploring Kennedy Town, the Kennedy Town Pariah and Belcher's Bay Promenade, Sheung Wan and Western Market, as well as Hong Kong Macao Ferry Terminal, Central and Western Promenade, and the Sun Yat-sen Memorial Park, which is part of the Central and Western Promenade. Both Kennedy Town and Sheung Wan offer a blend of modern living and historical charm, while Kennedy Town is known for its contemporary residential developments and waterfront views. Sheung Wan is celebrated for its cultural attractions, antique markets, and preservation of historical architecture. The proximity of these districts makes them accessible for exploration in one single visit. One of the most iconic things to do in Hong Kong is take the tram to Kennedy Town or Western Market, both of which we will be visiting today. The Hong Kong Tramway is a historic and iconic mode of public transportation in Hong Kong. The Hong Kong Tramway has a long history dating back to 1904. It is one of the earliest forms of public transportation in Hong Kong. The tram systems run exclusively on Hong Kong Island, covering a route from Kennedy Town in the west to Sao Kei Wan in the east. The route passes through various neighborhoods, providing a unique and leisurely way to see the city. One of the distinctive features of the Hong Kong Tramway is its fleet of double-decker trams. The upper deck offers a great vantage point for sightseeing, and it is a popular choice for both locals and tourists. The tram operates on a fixed fare system, meaning that passengers pay a flat fee regardless of the distance traveled. This makes it an affordable and convenient mode of transport for short journeys within the city. The tram moves at a relatively slow pace, allowing passengers to enjoy the scenic views of Hong Kong Island. It is a charming and nostalgic way to experience the city's streetscape. It has become a cultural icon of Hong Kong, featuring in many photographs, movies, and artworks. The ding-ding sound of the tram bell is a familiar and distinctive sound of the streets of Hong Kong. The tram is not just a mode of transportation, but also a tourist attraction. Many visitors take a ride on the tram to experience the city from a different perspective and to immerse themselves into Hong Kong's rich history. BigBus's Hong Kong bus tour provides the perfect introduction to the city and the best photo opportunities of iconic landmarks from the top deck. It allows you to discover Hong Kong at your own pace without having to go through the hassle of navigating the city's public transit or asking locals and customer service for directions. If you are interested, the link to the BigBus tour is in the description below. Kennedy Town is situated on the western shore of Hong Kong Island, bordered by the Victoria Harbour to the north and Belcher Bay to the west. It is west of Sai Ying Pun and east of Mount Davis. The area is named after Arthur Edward Kennedy, the 7th governor of Hong Kong, who served from 1872 to 1877. Historically, it was a less developed part of the island, but in recent years, it has seen a surge in redevelopment and modernization. Kennedy Town has experienced a transformation from an industrial and residential area to a more contemporary neighborhood with modern high-rise residential buildings. The district has become popular among young professionals and expats due to the proximity to the central business district and the availability of newer housing options. While undergoing significant changes, Kennedy Town has managed to maintain a community atmosphere. The blend of old and new, along with its waterfront location, makes it a unique and vibrant part of Hong Kong. Kennedy Town's transformation reflects the dynamic nature of Hong Kong, balancing modern development with historical roots. The district continues to evolve as an integral part of the city's diverse landscape. Belcher's Bay Park is a park located across from the Kennedy Town waterfront. The park used to be called Belcher Bay Temporary Park when it was completed. It won the Grand Champion Gold Award of the Greening City Talent Award Scheme in January of 1999 and was later renamed Belcher Bay Park in 2002. Has a total area of 100 meters by 300 meters. Belcher's Bay Park is a newly reclaimed flat land north of Kennedy Town waterfront. It was formerly part of the waters of Victoria Harbour. A short walk away from Belcher Bay's park is the Belcher Bay Promenade. Located on Tsing Sha Road, it is the first fully completed project under the incremental approach by the current Harbourfront Commission. Construction on the Belcher Bay Promenade commenced in the second half of 2018, but the promenade was not fully opened until October of 2020. The waterfront area consists of a promenade and an adjacent open space, which was formerly a public cargo working area. It covers an area of about 5,900 square meters. The promenade is about 172 meters in length, providing the public with a round-the-clock leisure space for enjoying a panoramic view of the western waters of Victoria Harbour and the sunset. A special feature about the open space is that pet owners can bring their pets under a leash and enjoy the facilities there together, or let their pets play freely inside the pet corner available within the site. The open space provides plenty of facilities which allow the public to enjoy the harborfront in a more comfortable manner, including sheltered seating, play facilities, vending machines, toilets, and more. One of the special features of the site is the multi-purpose space located at the center, where benches are provided on the activity platform for resting and eating. For those traveling with kids, the Belcher Bay Promenade is the perfect place to bring them. You can let them play in the playground while you take in the scenic views of the Hong Kong skyline and Victoria Harbour. Belcher Bay Promenade is the perfect place to just relax and chill while you take in scenic views. There are tons of fascinating and exciting things to do in Hong Kong, such as visit Victoria Peak, take a ride on Hong Kong's historic tramway, and take in views of Victoria Harbour and the Hong Kong skyline. You may also want to visit amusement parks, such as Hong Kong Disneyland and Ocean Park. If you are planning a trip to Hong Kong, take a look at some of the things you can do while you're there on TripAdvisor. If you plan on visiting attractions in Hong Kong, consider getting the Klook Pass Hong Kong. You'll also need to get an Octopus card to get around Hong Kong. This is used to pay for any type of public transit and can also be used to pay in stores and most restaurants. Sheung Wan is an area in Hong Kong located in the northwest of Hong Kong Island between Central and Sa Ying Pun. Administratively, it is part of the Central and Western District. The name can be variously interpreted as Upper District or Gateway District. Sheung Wan has a rich history dating back to the early British colonial rule in Hong Kong. The area features a mix of traditional Chinese architecture and colonial-era buildings, providing a glimpse into the city's past. Sheung Wan was one of the earliest settled places by the British and belonged to the historical Victoria City. The site of the original occupation of Hong Kong Island by the British forces in 1842 was at Possession Street between Queen's Road Central and Hollywood Road. A plaque to this effect can be found in Hollywood Road Park. If you have time, the Sheung Wan Road is part of the Central and Western Heritage Trail designed by the Antiques and Monuments Office and Leisure and Cultural Services Department. The route covers 35 historic buildings and sites in Sheung Wan. In recent years, Sheung Wan has undergone gentrification and modernization. Old buildings have been repurposed and new developments have brought a mix of residential and commercial spaces to the area. Sheung Wan embodies the unique blend of old and new that characterizes Hong Kong. Visitors can explore narrow, winding streets lined with traditional shops and markets, as well as enjoy modern art installations and trendy boutiques. The Western Market stands as a reminder of Hong Kong's historical past and has been adapted to serve contemporary needs by housing a shopping complex. It is a place where visitors can appreciate both architectural heritage and a vibrant atmosphere created by a mix of shops and cultural events. The Western Market shopping complex is known for its boutique shops selling a variety of goods including clothing, accessories, and handicrafts. It is a popular destination for those seeking unique and locally made items. In 1990, the Western Market was declared a historical monument and the renovated market building reopened as the Western Market in 1991. Further refurbishment work was constructed in 2003. The current Western Market, known as North Block, operated as a food market until 1988, when the building was damaged during construction of the Sheung Wan station, and remediation works were undertaken afterwards. Half of the site was rezoned to facilitate a proposed widening of Morrison Street. The oldest surviving market building in Hong Kong, which features a granite archway and distinctive corner towers, was completed in 1906 and used to run as a produce market until 1988. The market was renovated and reopened in 1991 and today is home to cafes, restaurants, curio shops, fabric merchants, and boutiques from stalls in neighboring alleys. Western Market is a historic building located in Sheung Wan and is one of the oldest surviving market buildings in Hong Kong with Edwardian-style architecture. The Western Market has been renovated and redeveloped to house a shopping complex. It is a designated historic site and the restoration has preserved its unique architectural features. The Western Market is recognized as a Grade 2 historic building in Hong Kong, highlighting its cultural and historical significance. Western Market came into business in September of 1844. Western Market used to consist of two separate blocks, South Block, which was demolished, and North Block, which the current Western Market stands. The old North Block was a smaller and more compact design and was preserved and renovated by Land Development Corporation. This building of Queen Anne Revival style of Edwardian period was built in 1906 as an extension of the then existing Western Market on the South Block. The NordVPN service allows you to connect to 5,230 plus servers in 56 plus countries. It secures your internet data with military-grade encryption and ensures your web activity remains private and helps bypass restrictions in internet-restricted countries. VPNs create an encrypted tunnel for your data and protect your online identity by hiding your IP address and allow you to use public Wi-Fi hotspots safely. NordVPN is perfect for digital nomads that need to connect to public Wi-Fi for work and will ensure that your privacy is safe online. Use my links to find out more about NordVPN and to get a free trial. Sheung Wan is home to the Hong Kong Macao Ferry Terminal. The terminal is easily accessible by various modes of transportation, including the MTR. The Sheung Wan MTR station is very close in proximity. The terminal primarily serves ferry service between Hong Kong and Macau, including to the Cotai and Taipa districts. Ferries operate frequently, providing a convenient and relatively fast mode of transportation between the two special administrative regions. The Hong Kong-Macau Ferry Terminal is a major transportation hub that connects Hong Kong to Macau. The terminal facilitates high-speed ferry services that transport passengers from Hong Kong to Macau. The journey is very convenient and fast. It typically takes around an hour. Passengers traveling from Hong Kong to Macau go through immigration and customs procedures on both ends of the journey, as both Hong Kong and Macau have separate immigration controls. This is done within the ferry terminal, so if you are indeed taking a ferry between the two regions, I would suggest getting there ahead of time. The Hong Kong-Macau Ferry Terminal is an essential transportation link between the two special administrative regions, Hong Kong and Macau. The two are vibrant and culturally rich regions. Both vibrant and culturally rich regions. Adjacent to the Hong Kong-Macau Ferry Terminal is the Central and Western Promenade. The best part about this itinerary is that you can walk along the waterfront while taking in magnificent views of the waterfront area and the towering skyline of both Tsim Sha Tsui, the Western Kowloon District, and Central without even spending a penny. Stretching along the waterfront of Central and Western districts, the Central and Western Promenade offers picturesque views of Victoria Harbour and landmarks such as the IFC and the Hong Kong Observation Wheel in Central, and the attractions across the harbour in Tsim Sha Tsui, such as its museums and the Avenue of Stars. From this promenade, you can also see the West Kowloon Cultural District. It is adjacent to cultural venues such as the Hong Kong Cultural Center and attractions such as the Hong Kong Palace Museum, M+, and Sky 100. The Central and Western Promenade is one of the most breathtaking walks in Hong Kong, offering splendid views of Victoria Harbour and the towering skyline running along it. SafetyWing's Nomad insurance is the world's first international travel insurance developed to meet the need of entrepreneurs and remote workers traveling or living abroad worldwide. It's the travel insurance that works for you around the world and covers COVID-19 or any other unexpected quarantine. If you want to have a sense of relief while traveling around the world, I would suggest getting SafetyWing's Nomad insurance. The link is in the description below if you want to find out more. Sun Yat-sen Memorial Park is a waterfront park technically located in the Sai Ying area in Hong Kong, facing Victoria Harbour, but you can access it via the Central and Western Promenade by walking along the promenade area. The park is named after Sun Yat-sen and is the only park in Hong Kong named for a Chinese historic figure. Sun Yat-sen Park provides a green and serene environment in the heart of the urban landscape. It is a popular spot for locals and visitors seeking a peaceful place for relaxation, exercise, or leisure activities. The park features elements of traditional Chinese garden design, including pavilions, bridges, and water features. A prominent feature of the park is a statue of Sun Yat-sen honoring his contributions to modern China. The expansion and redevelopment of the park was among the 25 priority projects identified in the 2005 policy address. The park was closed on March 28th of 2008 for reconstruction. Phase 1 of the reconstructed park opened to the public on June 26th of 2010. 2 recreation projects on the Western Reclamation near Sai Ying were approved by the Urban Council Capital Works Program between 1986-87 and 1990-91 for an indoor games hall, which is now the Sun Yat-sen Memorial Park Sports Center and the original Western Park. Only part of the site was originally released to the Urban Council, since most of the land was required for the construction of the West Harbour Crossing in the 1990s. The Western Park, comprised of 2 hectare-acres, opened in 1991. Then, construction on the Western Park Sports Center commenced in May of 1992, and the facilities opened in May of 1995. On June 1st, 2011, it was renamed the Sun Yat-sen Memorial Park Sports Center. With Kiwi's unique algorithm, Kiwi is able to create combinations of flights, train, and bus tickets and offer them in one single itinerary. Kiwi's user-friendly design helps travelers easily navigate through the site and create the best possible combinations of travel options. With an extensive database of low-cost flights and traditional airlines, an interactive map, and more, you can use Kiwi.com to find great fares. Use my links to find flights on Kiwi.com. Although there were a lot of overlapping areas covered in this video, I feel like I covered all of the bases pretty well for a good day trip. From stunning promenades and parks to historic buildings, not to mention the unique characteristics that come with all of these 3 major districts in Kennedy Town, Sheung Wan, and overlapping to Sai Ying. As much as we covered here in this video, it is just an appetizer for the true experiences in these places. So for my next video, I'll be exploring Central and how you can take the Star Ferry over to Tsim Sha Tsui.